What's up, YouTube? Today we have the GMW-B5000PB-6. That's the Tokyo Cityscape Twilight. Let's check this beauty out. Let's go. Alright guys, we have the GMW-B5000, the PB-6. There's a SKU right there, the model number 3459 module. This one is gorgeous. I was sleeping on it. Finally decided to get it, but now I'm woke. Like my kids like to say, you're sleeping. But now I'm woke. I finally got my hands on it, and this one is a beauty. In this box, you have the manual, which is not really a manual, it's just some information about the watch. It does give you a QR code that you can scan right there. Scan it to bring up the digital copy of the actual manual, which is a lot more helpful. I honestly think it's not that complicated of a watch. Connect it to your Bluetooth application on your phone, and boom, set the time, set the timer, set the alarms. Not that complicated, not that crazy, but nevertheless, it's there in case you need it. Here's the tin for the gorgeous PB&Js, what I call it, because it looks like peanut butter and jelly on this watch. Now let's check this puppy out. There we go. Very nice, brand new in this packaging, still with all the stickers. Let's take these off so we get a closer look. All right, so there you guys have it. The PB&J, the PB&J, the PB-6, the Tokyo Cityscape Twilight G-Schock watch. Now this is a GMW-B5000 base watch. It's very nice. Now this is a limited edition watch. Now Casio doesn't tell us how many they've produced of these watch. Now I would say that it's less than the gold, less than the silver, and less than the black. So it is a limited edition, but they don't quite tell us how many they release. Now you can still find this puppy for sale on online from a lot of reputable dealers. I believe it's still on sale or probably sold out on Casio's website, but it is for sale on some of the other retailers. Now here's the tag for you. The GMW-B5000PB-6 retails for $600. Not that crazy in terms of price. It's not a titanium model. It's actually stainless steel. It's got the stainless steel bezel, but this has the ion plated band. So it's a little bit heavier than the titanium bands, and not as durable. I want to say probably scratches a little bit easier than the titanium band, but it's still nevertheless a gorgeous piece. Now look at this purple and green, purple and like a gray or blue accents that alternate on the band. Such a beautiful, beautiful watch. Look at that. Now, again, this is a standard GMW-B5000. You have the standard features on it. You have solar power, Bluetooth technology, multi-band 6, alarm settings, timers, world time. That's pretty much it. But you get this gorgeous limited edition colorway. Look at that. Now, before we continue on, I'm going to show you a macro shot of this watch. You can get a really close look on why it's so gorgeous. Let's check that out. Let's go. So there you have the macro. Now this is some cool little details that they've included in this watch. Now they call this the Tokyo Cityscape Twilight. So what they're trying to encompass in this watch is trying to mimic the way the twilight will look in Tokyo with the cityscape, like in tall buildings, you know, the beautiful lighting reflecting off the twilight, the skylight, how it would look. So you have these purple and blue colorways that was supposed to resemble the twilight in Tokyo. Now you also will see in the face of this watch, you will see these blue colorways, these red accents and these yellow accents on the display. Now that's beautiful because it's kind of on top of this brick solar panel, which kind of resembles buildings anyway, but these blue colorways and these yellow colorways represent or are supposed to represent the building lights in Tokyo at night. So it's a nice little poetic, I want to say, kind of a poetic little inclusion of the colors in this watch. Now you see the watch itself, it looks like brushed metal, but what they call it is they call it a hairline finish. So it looks like it all travels in the same direction. It goes up and down the band in this direction here, but it's not really brushed metal. It's like these micro hairline scratches that kind of go down the band. It looks so beautiful. Like, it's hard to tell unless you get a really close up in the macro. You actually can see it, but let's try to capture that. You can see it there, kind of. You see that? Gorgeous how they did that. I'm not sure exactly what kind of fabrication or manufacturing they did to get that beautiful design. Now that's a little hidden detail there. To the naked eye, you would think it's just brushed metal with the glossy finish on top, but it's not. It's pretty much a hairline pattern that crosses through the band. It's absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. It doesn't carry on to the bezel. The bezel itself is just a glossy finish there, a mirror finish on the bezel. It is stainless steel, but you do have the ion plating on the band to make it a little bit more resistant to wear and tear. Right? Now, like I said, if you haven't got your hands on this one, I absolutely recommend it. It's a beautiful piece, nice weight, fits gorgeous on the wrist. And then you have the back plate. You have the screw back plate there, which is gorgeous. It gives you that luxurious feel on the back of your wrist or on the top of your wrist. So doesn't have those screws, doesn't feel cumbersome on the wrist itself. And then the good thing about this watch is that these metal frames here around the back, they don't pull or tug on your hair. I gotta hear your wrist. So I've worn other watches, even a Rolex I wore. It was an older Datejust that I wore at one point, and it would tug, it would pull on my hair. It was so uncomfortable that when it moved around and shifted, it would pull my hair, and it was just so uncomfortable to wear. But these watches I've worn in the past, the GMW-B5000 series, it's just there's nothing there that pulls on the wrist or on the hair. It's very comfortable. You almost forget that you're wearing it, even though it's a nice weight on the watch. So you see the screw back there, gives it nice little hefty weight and design. It also prevents it and keeps it a little bit more tight and waterproof compared to the screws on the other G-Schock models. So there you guys have it, the GMW-B5000, the PB, Peanut Butter and Jelly 6, Tokyo Twilight Edition Cityscape G-Schock watch. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If I don't see you in a new year, have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holiday, and a Happy New Year. Till next time, this is Chicago. Holla at your boy. I'm out of here. Don't sleep. Stay woke. I'm out of here. Peace.
My G-Schock, I'm rocking 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 my G-Schock.